social media is terrible in many ways for starting a new business. It's part of the process. Of course, you have to check that box. But if I solely relied on social media to open up a new gym, you're not going to do so good, right? You don't own the social media. You don't own the list in a sense. Now, I'm going to talk to you about converting your social media followers into subscribers, right? Because there's a massive difference between being a follower and a subscriber, right? A follower, I'm just scrolling the gram. Yeah, that gym looks cool. Yeah, this Jack dude's doing cool shit. That looks fun, right? A subscriber is, I really like this brand. I really like these people. I like their message, right? I want to hear what they have to say. I'm willing to give you my email address and or even better, my phone number so I can, right? So I can be in touch with your brand, right? Whether it's newsletters, emails, right? Lead magnets, things like that, right? The list you can build forever. Here's an example right now how social media has changed right under our noses in the last couple of weeks, if you haven't already noticed, right? When you buy it, when you download the new iOS 14, right? 14.6 or whatever the hell it is, okay? Now, when you pull up an app for the first time, it asks you if you would like to stop the app from tracking you, right? Guess what that's going to do to digital ad spend? Why? Because out of everybody in the group, does anybody want Facebook tracking you? No, of course not. Nobody does, right? We just got away with some shady ass shit for the last, 5 or 6 last decade, right? Facebook built in proprietary software that kept running in the background of your phone that tapped into your phone's GPS and a lot of its other services, right? And basically told Facebook where you were, what you bought, what you did, and everything, right? Now you can simply click a button and opt out of that. Don't you think the majority of people are going to opt out of that? Nobody's going to say to themselves, well, I really want to make Mark Zuckerberg another 20 billion, so I'll just keep mine on, right? So make sure the list you grow is the list you own. Social media is a tool to drive people to an action campaign that gets them on a list, right? You drive them to the website, you drive them to a lead mag, or you drive them to an actual call or DM that you ask for their email. Anybody who's ever DM'd me or I've DM'd personally to start a real conversation, when I ask for their name, phone number, and email, has always given it to me, no problem, right? Get on that DM, right? And again, that's why Mike, like with the lead mags and things like that, that's the next step. All right. So out of all the emails that we have, we got about 15,000 emails. It's a little bit less, like 14 and change between everything, BOS, Varsity House, so forth, like 15,000, right? That list is worth millions of dollars as a business. If I never acquired a single other member of that list, I could scrub that list for money for years. Okay. But the key is to continue to grow your list because new leads are fresher leads, right? And again, if we marketed, 15, almost 20, now 19 transformations to the same, if I had 100 people on that list, right, and I market 10 transformations, they're going to get sick of hearing that, right? So you got to continue to grow that list, all right? But that list is worth millions. So if anybody in this group, does anybody have a list of maybe 5,000? Like Corey, you got a pretty big operation. Any in that range? Anybody? Any 2,500 in that range? Anybody? Mike, how many people would you say you have on your list, Mike?
I got about 4,500.
That's a big list. That list is probably worth $1 million too. All right. And again, it's how you leverage the list.